What's up everybody, my name is Jay and welcome back to my Tech Vault. And if you've lived under a rock or you didn't pay attention for PC building for the last couple years, you haven't been really paying attention to cryptocurrency, which honestly, I'm not someone that focuses on that. I'm not someone that considers myself, I don't even have a cryptocurrency account or a wallet or anything, but I definitely would say that I pay very close attention to it in relation to PC building because the graphics card can definitely be used for mining purposes, especially in Ethereum. Not necessarily Bitcoin, but Ethereum is a good example. And I want to take today's video to kind of make a video to talk about something alarming I've seen. So, nothing wrong with people that mine cryptocurrency. While I do think there are some drastic environmental hazards that are just from drawing massive amounts of power for technically non-physical currency, I definitely think that there are plenty of renewable ways to do it, and that would be my only pet peeve about it. But for the part of why it's a concern to you, why I'm titling this video this way, and why this video is kind of important, is the fact that Bitcoin, the basis in which pretty much all cryptocurrency relies on, or the baseline I guess, kind of like the dollar is for most currencies, it really is starting to peak up again. Now, I'm not saying this video is like an alarm. I hope is not true, and I hope is not a problem, and I hope we don't run into any issues. But I'm making this video because I like to keep my viewers aware, and I like to do the research and kind of see what's going on. So, what's going on? Well, if you're unfamiliar, Bitcoin originally surged up to something like $11,000 per Bitcoin. I think it was even 15 or something, and then it surged and dropped down. Now, what drives Bitcoin is actually all the other currencies. It's kind of a mixed relationship. So Bitcoin is kind of the basis. It was the first, so it's the most popular, and so most people use it. Ethereum, on the other hand, was a popular cryptocurrency that wasn't really super popular in the sense that it was used for transactions, but rather it was something that could be easily mined on a graphics card. And well, while most cryptocurrencies, when they first start out, end up being mined on graphics cards because they just have the ability to compute massive amounts of data, pretty much the result of a large surge in cryptocurrency pretty much means that graphics cards become quite expensive. And if you remember from 2018, we had an extremely high surge of graphics card prices. They got like a 1080 Ti, got up to $15,000, and so graphics card prices got pretty outrageous. And now if you look at what we're seeing again, we're starting to see kind of a slope back up. Bitcoin, the basis, as I said, which all the cryptocurrency is based on, originally peaked at 15, and now it dropped down to something like 5,000, and now it's back up to almost 10,000. And if you pay attention to the original curve, it shot up, and you look at it again, it looks like it's about to shoot up again. Now, if I was someone that was going to place bets on it, I'd probably put a little bit of money into some Bitcoin and see what happens, but I don't. My personal recommendation, though, would just be if you're planning on buying a graphics card anytime soon, I would do it soon. And by soon, I'd probably say within the next month or so. That's if it doesn't shoot up in that time. I think that within the next couple months, I definitely could see that Bitcoin would drive up or shoot up, and then therefore all the cryptocurrencies that are in relation to that, since all the cryptocurrencies that are based on that, would really also see a price increase. Now, if you're just taking my word for it that other cryptocurrencies rely on it and are influenced by it, I'd say to do your research online. Bitcoin, you can easily find the price charts over time. You can definitely see there is a clear increase in price over the last couple weeks. And if you take a look at, or a month or two, and if you take a look at Ethereum, it's also having the same upward slope curve compared to Bitcoin. So, while I won't say that Ethereum is the main cause, there are plenty of other coins in there. It's just the most notable one back when cryptocurrency went out. And to explain why graphics cards are so important is the fact that graphics cards have the ability to run many processes parallel. That's what makes graphics cards good, is that they can focus on all different parts of your monitor or on what's displaying on your screen, rather than being a processor that runs pretty much a single task at a time in multi-core threads, and we've gotten a little bit more advanced, but that's what it originally was. So a graphics card is designed to run a bunch of parallel tasks. So when cryptocurrency is something that is relying on verifying all the previous transactions across all the systems on the network, and the more transactions you can verify, with some exceptions, the more return on investment you get, because they take a little bit of a fee out of the cryptocurrency transaction. So therefore, people can technically mine or just verify the transactions to, of course, get a little bit of money in return. Graphics cards, since they can do that easily, they can, of course, make a lot more money than a processor would. And of course, things like Bitcoin have ended up having specialized machines that are dedicated to verifying these transactions. And so really what it comes down to is currently graphics cards are the best option for a number of cryptocurrencies. So hopefully this is just a video wasted and nothing happens, but you can definitely look at the data. It's definitely going up, and my recommendation on this channel would be, sincerely, if you're interested in buying a graphics card, while people may be screaming, wait for Navi, wait for Navi, wait for Navi, I would hate to say that we may have another Vega incident where Navi may be decent, like Vega was, but Vega is released and then the prices skyrocket just because of outside sources of cryptocurrency. And I have a feeling that may be what happens with Navi. And I hate to be mean, but Navi is going to get destroyed, have the same issues if that happens. And I'm rooting for Navi. I want Navi to be good, but it doesn't matter if the prices are completely 3 times the normal MSRP of a graphics card. So while yes, I'd like people to be aware, and I want to be wrong, and I'm not trying to hate on cryptocurrency, I'm not trying to hate on Navi, I'm not trying to hate on any of that stuff, I'm just letting you guys know and be aware that this is a potential issue that's coming up pretty rapidly, and I can visibly see from the data. And hopefully you guys will inspire you guys to go through and do your own research. But thank you guys very much for watching, and hopefully this was able to, I don't know, make some people aware of what the situation is, and if you're going to buy a graphics card, it may be a good idea to wait, or maybe wait to see what the NVIDIA Super stuff is supposed to be, but I wouldn't wait much longer after that. But thank you guys very much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and of course give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Check out the channel for other cool tech-related news, reviews, builds, etc. And as always, thank you guys very much for watching. Goodbye.